afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Ahmed Waqas from Emerson University, Multan, and today I'm here to introduce our honorable guest, that is Professor Dr. Benjamin F. Dattllo. Professor Benjamin is working as a professor at Department of Biological Sciences at Purdue University, Fort Wayne, Indiana, USA. He's here to attend as a chief guest or guest speaker for International Conference of Biodiversity, Sustainability, and Natural History. So I'll start from Professor Benjamin. So Professor, is it your first visit to Pakistan?
This is my first visit to Pakistan. I've been here since February 1st.
So how you find it?
I find it very interesting. It's all different for me. It's all new. So I've come from the United States. I don't know anything about Pakistan at all, really.
So how you feel it now?
Feels good. It feels I'm enjoying myself. The people are very friendly. Students are a little shy, but everybody's very friendly. And food's good.
Food is good?
Food is good.
What would you mention specifically? Like we meant, how about tea? Milk tea is famous in Pakistan.
Well, I like the milk tea. I had that once before.
Where?
And I really liked it in Chicago. So I've met some Pakistanis before.
Okay.
So
let me share with our audience that you have been working in geology and specifically in invertebrate fossils, right?
Right.
So in Pakistan, what's your expedition area? Which area you covered? I think it's Chakwal.
So in Pakistan, we've been covering that area around Chakwal, Chinji. Get this right. I don't know the
salt
name.
Range. It's a salt range.
The Salt Range, etc. And mostly, I've been working with vertebrate paleontologists, people who actually work on vertebrate fossils, because I'm also a geologist who understands depositional systems, how things are deposited. So my work here is to help people understand these river deposits in which these gazelles and elephants and other things are fossilized in the northern areas of the country.
Okay, how about that salt range? What's your expectation from that area about this fossil and their recovery or repository?
So for the Salt Range, that was a trip for me. They gave me a treat because we went on looked at some limestone at the very top, and it is full of invertebrate fossils. So I'm hoping that some student here in Pakistan would take an interest in this because the road is relatively new. Nobody else has looked at this one spot. And so it might make a neat little project for someone to work on. And everybody who has worked on this before, or the experts who were working on that kind of rock or that age of rock, have actually mostly passed.
Okay. So basically, you are working mainly with sedimentation, right?
Yes.
And the layers with the passage of time or evolutionary perspectives, right?
Right. And specifically for the perspective of how fossils were preserved in the Shivalics. The Shivalik Range, the Shivalik Hills.
Okay.
Which is the outer Himalayas. So the low hills before we get to the real mountains. And these low hills are full of some spectacular fossils that are known worldwide.
Right. Okay, thank you, Professor. Now I'll come to Emerson University. That's your visit in Multan. How you find our university? I mean, how you feel about it?
I find it quite lovely. It's a very nice campus to visit. It looks like you're building. And I would look forward to seeing things as they progress. I saw the museum, a very nice start for a museum. Needs a little help, needs some money, but it's a start, and so you can build on that. And students the importance of this is, of course, that students can see actual specimens of wildlife and fossils and understand things personally, things that are found around here, animals that live here. And You showed me the bees. That's
Yeah, that's where I
exciting.
was coming around. That
Yeah,
it's our leader vision that you don't need to only just teach them; you have to make them some
yeah,
skillful workers. Like
exactly.
for that honeybee production, or recently we discussed about cultivation of indigo. So that's a worthy vice chancellor that focuses on skillful production of
Yeah.
students rather than only bookworms. So how do you feel that? I mean,
Well, I think it's essential that you get your hands into it. Like they asked for my help, for example, on these fossils, and I hadn't seen the rocks yet.
mhm.
And I could have read up on things because of my knowledge and understood well enough to probably help with correcting papers and things like that. But in order to understand it, really, I have to just be there. And when a person is there and doing, that's learning. And it's like with math, nobody expects to read a math book and be able to do math. You have to actually practice problems.
Okay, how about your expectations for tomorrow's conference? What are your expectations? It's a two-day international conference, so we have a lot of speakers other than you.
Well, I'll be one among many, and so far I've had two conferences
Mhm.
at two different universities, and they've been very focused on vertebrate paleontology. This one will be a little different because I need to think about multidisciplinary.
It's biodiversity. So we also tested natural history as well. So
Yes,
in natural
exactly.
history, because we wanted it's not only paleontology, because we have a lot of different domains, and
Yeah,
students they maybe are more interested in some other areas as well.
exactly.
And recently, we are more focused on sustainability,
Yes.
right? So we have to merge all of this. Like in your department, it's biological sciences.
Yeah,
Same at Emerson University, we also have merged biological sciences. It's not only one department, but it's under one umbrella. It's zoology, botany, microbiology,
exactly.
environmental. So we have to take them all along with us
Yes.
so that it should be covering all areas.
So the interesting, I am hoping to make the contribution to give a concept of how things have changed over vast periods of time rather than immediate things. But we have seen things like climate change in the past and how it's affected life on Earth. And that's the perspective that I can bring. Aside from, there are resources geologically. My focus will be on the history that goes very deep
Mhm.
and how changes have been very big in the past and how that can be applied to understanding and dealing with changes that we're facing right now.
Professor, I would like to have tomorrow. I would like to have your views about salt range as well. So what you expect there and what you find there, so you can share with audience that's in Pakistan, in specifically your field, what you find in that area.
Yeah.
So I think we are also expecting that.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you very much. Today's session, that's all about Professor Benjamin and our International Conference for Biodiversity, Sustainability, and Natural History. So hopefully see you next time with a new guest and with a next session. Take care, Allah Hafiz.